point 2022. No more games from Bayern for at least almost 3 months. Well, 2 months, right? I think we come back. Is it Leipzig we play? I actually don't know. Yes, January 20th, RB Leipzig. Oh God, that just sounds so far away. But we have a 6-week tournament at the World Cup, so technically, the World Cup ends before December 25th, before Christmas, right? Or maybe it might be around the date of Christmas, maybe 2 days after. And then we have a 3-week period. The players are going to come back and then get back into form and everything else. And let's hope the performances we're seeing, and at least have been seeing in the last 2 months, continue. Ever since we came back from the international break, played Leverkusen, we drew against Dortmund. It's just strength, 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 10 consecutive wins in all competitions. Barcelona, we beat you. Inter Milan, we beat you. We have been amazing. We're playing PSG in February, so when we come back against Leipzig on the 20th, it's away from home. We're probably going to struggle because Leipzig are a really good team these days. We're coming back to a tough game. That's what I like to see. The rhythm has to be there. The players have to go to the World Cup. Hopefully, no crazy injuries. I would be a very deluded man to think no one's going to get injured in this time period. But let's hope no ACLs and all of that. Maybe a 2-week hamstring, nice little strain of the shoulder. I don't mind. Unless you're Neuer, my goalkeeper cannot be getting his shoulders injured. That's your most important muscle as a goalkeeper. You got to raise your shoulder, do a lot of things. Let's see what happens, man. Well, today's game, I couldn't, as you would know if you were watching the watch along, I couldn't really watch it. But from what I saw, it was a really good game. Musiala with 2 assists. I don't know. That second goal was just brilliant counterattacking. Again, Nagelsmann bringing that Leipzig-esque counterattacks to Bayern. The pace we have is crazy. The first goal, again, Musiala with the flick, good finish. Good to see Gnabry consistently scoring. Not his best game today. I think he could have played better. Musiala, probably one of the better players on the field. It was good. Coman, man, is Kingsley ever going to reach the levels he was reaching before his contract extension? Because as soon as he signed the new contract, injuries, red cards, he has not been Kingsley Coman, at least the one we saw from last season in good games where he was really one of our better players, getting goals and assists consistently. So what happened to that Kingsley Coman? Because now I'm seeing this new guy who's running around wearing the number 11, just doing a whole lot of nothing. He's looking like Douglas Costa out here in some games. Well, let's see what happens with him. I still believe Kingsley can offer things to this team. There's a reason he was called up to the World Cup, despite bad form for Bayern. Everyone understands Kingsley is a purple patch player in a similar way to Gnabry, maybe, where they have a few months where they just play really good, and then they might get injured, and it slows their whole game down. And then they come back, and then they do the same thing for a good period as well. So the best thing about Musiala and Sané is they're always kind of fit, so they're always performing because they're always playing. I love that. Thomas Müller can't be a purple patch player. There's certain players that just have the purple patchiness in their game, and there's certain players that don't. Sané played well today. He was wearing blue as well as red, so W Sané, man. My man does 2 things at once. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, I saw a picture of Sané, and it panned to a guy on Schalke's bench wearing the same kind of hairstyle Sané normally wears, and I was like, he's light-skinned, and he looks like, and he's wearing the 44. And then the chat told me that's Sané's little brother. I was like, they look really close to me. Their dad must have been going around or something. I guess it's the same mother, same dad. Oh, man, that's good to see. Imagine your little brother playing for the team you used to play for. I hope he, has a nice little resurgence. I don't know what kind of position he plays, but there's people saying we should buy Sané. Get it? Because we should buy another Sané. Imagine 2 Sanés. Maybe his little brother can play left back. I don't know. Well, it was a good game, and overall, I'm happy with the performance. It was just professional in the second half. Don't concede. A perfect result. Schalke, of course, you want to see more goals because they're a team that concede. They're leaking. They're open like a hooker's lounge. So I would have wanted more goals, but it's all right. Gravenberch came on, gave a nice little account of himself. made Louis van Gaal think twice about not including him in his World Cup squad. But let's be honest, Louis van Gaal is a man that has his distance. He's a very stubborn guy. He doesn't care about Gravenberch until Gravenberch does great things. De Ligt, again, came on, good account of himself. I hope he starts next to Van Dijk at the World Cup, or better, he starts and Van Dijk's on the bench. Because if we're going off of form, is Van Dijk really that invincible center back in 2019? Not really. So the World Cup's going to be interesting. I'm sure we'll be doing content on the channel. A lot of you want me to watch Germany. I might, man. Germany watch-alongs. Grow the channel real quick. Get that Deutsche money, man. Get that Deutsche money. But why did she cry on the goal? She a Barca fan? I don't know, man. I've clipped the first goal reaction. That was amazing. Oh, my God, man. Y'all are crazy bastards. Now she's crying now because she heard me say Gnabry, purple patch. As soon as Gnabry scored, she started crying, man. Well, it is what it is. Those things happen in football. You know, players are underrated by babies, and that's what happens. But yeah, guys, this is supposed to be a really short match reaction. I have things to go do. I wasn't even going to do this, but thank you all so much for watching. Have a good World Cup, and I'm sure we'll be live tomorrow. Or not, actually, probably not. Monday, Tuesday, yeah, you know, the weekdays. And yeah, so thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, send Mia, and peace. And bye you too. Nah, unfortunately, I'm retired. I can't play for Bayern. If I did, I'd be too good. So we got to reserve my abilities. All right.